Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jimmy Gamer, Nick, or what the heck you want to call me. Welcome back here once again to Minecraft on the Friendcraft SMP server. Hello, guys. How you doing? Ready for some crafting? Because I certainly am. Welcome to Friendcraft Friday, where I'm here, joined by Moon. Hello, Moon. You are now live on the stream with me.
Hello.
And we are here. Well, Moon's off doing stuff. He just joined me in Discord chat. What are you doing today, Moon? You just hanging out? You doing some building? Moon's actually on the server right now, doing some things.
Yeah, I'm, well, right now I'm just healing up my tools, but,
Oh, yeah?
in a bit, I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna be collecting stuff for a build at spawn. I'm gonna be making a new shop.
I mean, another new shop? Because that was something that, you know, I haven't really actually shown, but you have a slime shop now, which probably very useful for our redstone companions that run around the SMP.
It's not stocked yet, but that's one of the things I'm gonna go do today is stock it.
What is stock though is I got a message on Discord in a private chat not a few minutes ago, probably a couple hours ago at this point, is that TVG Bundy finally started putting dyes in the dye shop.
Yeah, he was on earlier.
Red,
I was
orange.
talking to him.
Yeah, he's got red, orange, yellow, and is that it? I see orange, yellow, red, no green. I think he needs to get a cactus farm. Blue, he's got blue. Blue's a very expensive one. I hope he's not using Lappy for that.
Yeah, it kind of be scammy.
I always run into a trap of like, I need blue, but I've only got lapis, so like, maybe just a wee bit. And then I just end up using all my lapis because I just get carried away with whatever I need blue for. So, that's unfortunate, but...
I mean, the alternative would be cornflowers, and you have to spam bone meal on them.
Yeah, cornflowers aren't the easiest to find, and when you're in like a true pinch needing some blue dye, like sometimes the best option is just a thing that's sitting right in your chest waiting to be enchanted with, so kinda sucks, but I would say risk and reward, but it's just straight all risk because there isn't, the reward is just the blue dye. But speaking of, I actually have been doing some work on the server, so I've got ice stocked up in both my ice shops. Yes, you heard both. I'll talk about the second one later, but the first one, of course, being the one that I built the ice cream truck on probably like a couple months ago at this point. I built this ice cream truck and then built like this little ice cream shop next to the...
Wasn't a couple.
Yeah, next to the frickin' over here we have the execution spot, which by the way, I can't believe we still have this here, but
So bad.
it's hilarious. I did this based on the joke of like, yeah, I want to just have the ice cream shop next to just where people get executed. Now we watch an execution, then you get yourself a soft serve. So you know, it was terrible. I think it's aged even more poorly. Oh my gosh, I left my mess in here. So I didn't even stock. Has anybody bought ice here? So I finished the interior of the building, laid down like my soft serve machines, I'll call them, because that's kind of what I tried doing. They're barrels with like a tripwire.
Actually, I haven't even been there.
They have like a
This
little...
is the first time I'm like looking at the interior.
They have like a little podium underneath them, and I'm calling it a soft serve machine. But yeah, that's the inside, the little hut I've got, a little sink to wash your hands at. I got a cabinet here that opens up to nothing. Oh, there we go. It's also kind of storage. I don't really fully know how to work this cabinet yet, but I'm figuring out slowly. I've got
There's so many new things that I don't even know about.
I've got a brewing stand here. I thought the brewing stand kind of looked like a you know, like an ice cream mixer if you're gonna do like a concrete or like a blizzard from like Dairy Queen, something like that. So I thought that'd be cool for a
How do you
little
get the
decor.
cabinet?
The workbench. It's a recipe. I also have benches here. If people want to eat their soft serve at the counter, even though it's not soft serve, it's actually ice. You're never going to eat it at the counter, but still, it's just a fun thing. So you can just sit here at the counter and just eat your soft serve after you buy it, or you can just walk out like people probably will. If I had a
I might not know about these.
if I had a workbench on me, I'd show it, but I actually don't have one on me right now because I broke it one day. So in between streams, there was a day that one of our mods broke, and everything showed up as missing texture. And me being super confused by it, I broke my workbench. And then when the mod's installed again, the workbench is just dirt. It just turned into dirt in my inventory. Because I guess when they fixed it, it kind of like read it as, oh wait, this is just dirt now. Because it's not where it was when it broke. So that was really unfortunate, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now I'm inside the mall though, and I wanted to say that I had a day of... I just had a funny idea. So I built that ice cream shop out there, but I was like, I kind of feel like I also want it in the mall to kind of like dual purpose. In case everybody thinks the ice cream shop is just for like aesthetics, it looks pretty. I want to have like just a shop in here for just something short. Looking around to like the other shops in here, and I was like,
Plus it's more convenient, closer to the portal.
Exactly. This is... At first I was actually thinking putting on the first floor, but there is no actual like rooms on the first floor on the exterior that I could put in. So I had the funny idea of like, oh, what if I put the shop on the second floor where the food court is, like on the corner? But then I was like, what if it's not a shop? What if I like make a little thing where it looks like I just decided to just ram my truck into the building, and boom, there we go. So there's my ice cream shop. I made like a little ramp right here to make it look like I was trying to jump the building, which between you and me, I didn't jump the building. I actually meant to hit the building, but it looks funny. So I Evel Knieveled myself into the building. Back here, I actually have it. So this is, at first I was gonna make it the same truck that's over there, but I like that truck so much, I just made a second one. I made it like kind of funny where it's like, oh, I bought a second truck and I hit it right into the building. So
there's some crazy ice cream truck lore here.
Yeah, if you look at the two trucks though, I actually did different buildings. So the back side of this one's a little different because it has lights on the bumper. And with this one, I didn't do lights on the bumper. I just kind of made it like just a plain back on it. The lights are here, and it has like the strips across on the back. Nothing fancy, little like wooden signs here for just some decoration. But on this one up here, I actually made like the lights in the bumper because I decided, ow, that really hurt. Don't fly up ramp, guys. Ramps are meant to be driven up. Don't fly them. So like you see, I put those little lights there to give it like some different, like you can tell it's like the back end has the bumper hanging up and everything. But then also I opened up the back end. It's like I hit the building, and then the person that was inside of it like decided to go in the back and just open the back doors up to see like what's going on behind it too. So the white little...
You're gonna make doors?
Yeah, so the white little things right here, I've decided that that's like the door hinges where they connect together when you shut it. So it's supposed to pull together and it makes like a single block in the middle, and that's the back door. But right now it's just kind of it's just an open back end for if you want to, you could... Now that's the trick in itself. So I made it so you could just fly in, and it's not the softest landing. I didn't die, but someone who is probably wearing worse armor than me probably might die. So if you're gonna fly into it, I recommend starting at the very edge of there and just flying in instead of doing what I did, where I just decided just to jump in. But yeah, just kind of come in here, and inside, you can see where the driver would have been. It's been kind of like pushed back a little bit. If I compare these two together, there's way more space inside the front of that truck over there compared to this one. And then I decided, oh, what if I just break the front end off? So, I say it hit the building, and then it just kind of shattered and fell apart. So here's like one of the front tires here. And then here's the bumper. It just kind of like crumped together. The front end just completely just fell in on itself. The window broke. My lore is like the window broke and we cleaned it because you can't have broken glass all over the floor in the mall. You know, that's a safety hazard. So there is no broken glass here. And basically this just sells the exact same thing as sells over there, where it's just ice and snow. So I also sell snow. So I sell powdered snow buckets. And I sell just regular snow and all of this ice here. This ice took eternity to harvest, actually. Hours.
Really?
Hours of mining. So I'll probably go show this off next, my operation grounds. So off stream, I put on my redstone hat and decided instead of just harvesting all this ice by hand, I'm gonna make a redstone machine that makes it easier to harvest it all by hand. Because it turns out you can't just AFK harvest ice like you can like with wheat and other things of that nature. The best you can do is make contraptions so you can just AFK and swing your pickaxe, and that will harvest the ice. So let me go ahead and go on to where I've been to harvest my ice. I had no idea harvesting ice was actually as difficult as I found out it was. Oh my gosh, what am I getting by? Oh, hey Moon. Welcome in. How you doing?
I was gonna go to spawn. I was gonna go stock some shops.
Oh, you got ice on you? You got not ice. You got slime on you finally?
Yeah, well, not on me. It's in my inner chest and a shulker box. But yeah,
I'm excited for that. Actually, I know a certain person that was looking for slime like a week.
I know Redstoners will be very intrigued by it, but also the mod we have of like the placeable items.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, they're very pretty and a lot cheaper than using like I've been using with item frames. Item frames are just letter, and then of course the freaking there's a letter and sticks versus just one slime ball is a lot cheaper and nicer. I'll probably shut off later so you guys know what I'm talking about. Wedge has it like all over his shop. It's just an item plus slime, sticks it to the wall, and it's very good and useful. But anyway,
I've been meaning to ask about this armor you got. Is this like the new strongest armor, or is the gilded netherite?
The gilded netherite. The gilded netherite still is the strongest. This is just the best offensive. So if I have my chest plate, I can actually debuff you in your armor. Oh, let me go. I need my ender chest. I think I got one in here.
I'm gonna follow you. I have a whole little.
Yes, welcome to my nether base of operations. But yeah, so if I put my armor on, I can just first hold on.
Yeah, this animation is sick. Like I saw this on one of your other streams. Like, oh my gosh.
I'm powering up. As I said, I didn't put this in my video because I thought it was a little weird, but yeah, anytime you just put something on and off, it just kind of just explodes. Could you imagine just taking your pants off and then putting them back on and it just everything explodes around you? Like, that's insane. But yeah, I could just, if I stare at you, you'll start getting debuffs.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
And then it also gives me a speed effect.
Slowness and weakness?
Yep, and then the longer I stare at you, the more I get. So I start getting like speed 2. I start getting, and then you also should be getting like fog around you too. And you have like an effect follow you. Yeah, it's very
So you kind of have to like move everywhere, so like you lose contact.
Yeah, exactly. And I have to stare at your face too. So I can't just stare at your shoes for it to work. I actually have to stare at like your player head, so I'm kind of always looking up. So it's always a disadvantage for me. But I think that's the thing that really evens out the effect, because it is kind of OP to just stare at somebody and they have debuffs. Like
Yeah, that is pretty.
the first time I showed it the Wedge was just like, so I could just fly off and like fly back in and just like keep hitting you like that and you die. And yeah, it pretty much is. You could just theoretically just fly away and then hit me, then fly away again, then hit me again, and I would die eventually. You could do that. But I wouldn't recommend that. Because you'd be wasting a lot of rockets, obviously.
True. But I mean, if you wanted it to be a real menace, I mean, that's a strat.
Yeah, it would be. But again, you'd be wasting a lot of rockets, and I wouldn't recommend that because that would be terrible for me.
I don't know, I feel like I'd try to do that just to overpower someone.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go over to my redstone district real quick. Oh, so I already showed up another tunnel a couple streams back, but I don't think anything's been added for like new locations.
Except for my entrance was revealed.
Oh yes, that. I almost forgot about that. The backrooms has appeared in the nether.
I'm gonna change it. It's Berserk made it, and I'm not a fan, and she wasn't really a fan either, so...
Oh, she's not a fan of the backrooms?
Well, she was going for a backroom aesthetic, which, to be fair, it does make me feel uneasy, like the backrooms. Like, she did accomplish that. We just didn't like the way it looked, and for like a nether tunnel, it just seemed weird. So
yeah, eventually, isn't
like,
the whole tunnel's gonna get like a remodel at some point?
Yeah, I'm design pending on that.
Oh, hello, Berserk. Welcome to the stream. She said she enjoyed it. Colors were wrong,
Colors
though.
were wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it makes a difference, so it's not exactly like a copy-paste the backroom, so...
Well, yeah, no.
I'm actually gonna go show it off real quick. I don't think I actually showed that it was revealed on stream. Oh, wait, I just passed it, I think. Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of the design.
Yeah, so this whole time they've had a secret entrance, and it's funny enough, it's right across from where my little walkway to get to a cherry tree biome is. Unintentionally, I had no idea this was over here. But yeah, so that's a walkway I made to get to a cherry tree biome for a new update because I had no easy way to get there, and the only way to get it was to buy Berserk's wood. I already spent enough money in her rocket shop, so I'm kind of tired of giving back to the economy.
I cleaned out Berserk's like dark oak.
I mean, luckily that's the easiest one to harvest.
Yeah, I cleared out a lot of like one of her chests of like leaves and wood. Like,
wait, I'm going over.
It's so convenient.
Yeah, I know. I feel terrible because at some point I actually Discord messaged her like, "Hey, is there anything you need for like your projects coming up, or like just to help out?" And I had the idea of like, what if I just like went over and bought her stuff, and because she was just like, "Yeah, just put anything in my chest, I'll use whatever." And I kind of had the idea of like, what if I went over to her shop and just bought things from her just to give to her?
I'm Jeff Bezos. None of my money gets used.
There's plenty of stuff now. You can buy ice. You could buy totems of undying. You could always buy.
Is a maniac for
you could always buy fish from Dax in Dax's market. I don't know why he sells cooked cod, but he sells cooked cod along with Prismarine. But yeah, so let me go ahead and go in here. This is my redstone district. It's all the way at the other end of the world, and you'll notice right away when you walk in, it's very cold. So this is just a ice spike biome that I built redstone contraptions to harvest stuff to do with my ice shop. I never really had like a true... I know, right? Dax does really need to come back to give gunpowder. I never really ever have
I'm
built
working on a gunpowder farm.
Ouch.
So don't worry.
I've never built a true redstone district, but this might be the closest to it because I covered it in carpet that I got from my other redstone farm. It's actually farther away from here. That's my carpet farm, or wool farm. So not everything's spawn proof. I still have to. So the plan was to kind of like cover everything that's ground level with carpet, and then come back through again and cover the spikes with carpet. But this is kind of as far as I've gotten. But yeah, it's a machine here to harvest snow from this buddy in here. This is my buddy Jack O'Lantern. He gives me snow for my shop. This is my contraption that actually lets me harvest powdered snow, because powdered snow is freaking annoying to harvest apparently. I had no idea how hard it was. So there's no easy way for it. So I just have a device that when it snows, it circulates around full of powdered snow. And then I'm in here holding as many buckets as my little Minecraft arms can hold, and I'm just swinging to collect powdered snow. And as I swing, the buckets have to go in these hoppers that go into his chest. Oh yeah, here's some powdered snow in here actually. I didn't have enough space to collect it all last time. And then I just sell the bucket and powdered snow. I'm using a lot of iron right now. And then, so this one's my masterpiece of disaster piece, because this thing has... I've accidentally broken 2 pickaxes to it. So you go in here. This is my ice farm. So you see in here, there's a little area in here that's just forever spawning ice. As ice spawns in, I'm in this contraption here that just automatically pushes my Minecraft character around. So as my Minecraft character goes around this area, I'm not supposed to be wearing boots in here, that's why it stopped. I'm swinging a pickaxe. So my pickaxe is swinging, and underneath it I have 1,000,001 hoppers picking up all of this ice. So what I do...
Exactly 1,000,001?
Nah, not exactly 1,000,001, but it's very complicated. So, oh my gosh, hi. There's a zombie fella.
And he's stuck.
And he's dead. Okay, so down here, this is my hopper monstrosity that when I collect ice, it goes all the way around, all the way over to where these chests are, which are currently empty on ice because I've collected all of it that I possibly can hold a couple dozen times. Oh my god, there are creepies here. I don't need that to explode on me right now. But yeah, I gotta... At some point I probably should continue harvesting ice. I just don't have the time. I need to have my game on, and what I do is I just tape a button to just swing constantly. And then I need to make sure and check myself every now and again, because I have starved to death in this device. And that was almost disastrous because I almost starved to death and then died and then lost all of my armor. And also, you notice I made it out of prismarine. It's because I have a lot of prismarine for no reason at all, of course. No reason at all. I just decided to just make these contraptions out of just different materials. So this one's andesite, this one's deep slate, and that one over there is prismarine.
The fact that you said no reason at all makes me a little suspicious. You said it twice too.
No, I just had prismarine. Now, speaking of the ocean, though, I also made another redstone farm over by the ocean. It's not prismarine, but it is something just as cool, though. So I decided that we're the Squid Clan, and I felt kind of weird being the Squid Clan, but not having any ink at all. So I may have made one of the most useless redstone contraptions to exist.
No way.
Mostly because it's useless to me, but it could be useful for other people later. AKA Dax, hit me up, man. I know you got like an ocean temple somewhere, so hit me up. I might give you a deal on it. It's not that way. When I labeled these, it was mostly because of me, because I kept getting lost in here. Because there's so many tunnels. Ouch. I got hit in the face with a wall. I also need to go buy more carrots. Oh yeah, I meant to ask Moon, do you have a idea for designs for the Nether tunnel?
I was working on it for a little bit, and the only one that I showed to you guys on Discord was like the only one I've worked on. I forgot that leaves are kind of dead in the Nether, so the design that I had picked was not going to work out, and I haven't really made one since. But I'm working on it.
So right here is a walkway that goes. So now that we had the Nether tunnel update with Moon, yeah, we could use green terracotta. That could look pretty cool.
I'm trying to step away from green terracotta. I used it a lot.
In other words,
especially for the mall.
In other words, you're saying that you're tired of mining terracotta.
You know what? I haven't revealed this yet, but my new shop, the one after the slime shop, is going to be a terracotta shop.
Oh wow!
So I'm going to be mining lots of terracotta. Plus, the building itself, or like the room itself, is going to be made out of cyan terracotta and steep slate. So, yeah, I have a lot of terracotta to mine.
So this right here,
right now.
So after we get a business update with Moon, this right here is a big square of water above an ocean in the sky. And this is the Squid Clan official squid farm. So as I go AFK over in this lovely box over here, squids will spawn in here. And then they will, I would say they drown, but they're squids. They get sucked down to the bottom of this magma cubes, and then they die. And then they give me lots of ink. I mean, look at this. Stacks of ink. I think this was just from 1 hour of just AFKing. There's a lot of parameters with it. I didn't make it. I actually found a tutorial of it online from somebody. I will link it down in the comments below after I find a tutorial again, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, that's my ink farm. I make ink here. I also had to like mob proof it because things will spawn and kill me up here. This doesn't completely save me, because if phantoms are up here I get knocked down, but at least down below me is an ocean, so it's not the worst thing. Oh yeah, and then there's a pillar of doom to come down back from the ocean, because when I was building this, I wanted to make sure and have like a way to get back up in case like I died and like I needed to get back up here. So yeah, it's my squid farm. It's the Squid Clan official squid farm. There's many like it. Actually no, it's just one. It's just one squid farm. But tons of ink though. If you guys are wondering where Wedge got all the ink for his black concrete for his base, hey guys, how you doing? It was me. I had the ink. He had something I needed. I had something he needed. Mostly he needed black concrete, and I needed the iron. So he gave me iron, I gave him black concrete. It worked out at the end. It worked out at the end. It certainly did. Speaking of, do you need ink, Moon, or are you good right now?
I might eventually, because terracotta shop, I'm gonna sell every like type of color of terracotta. So.
Oh, okay, well, I'll go back and grab some then, just to start you out with. I don't know, is it just one die, just to dye 1 terracotta?
It's 1 die for 8 pieces.
Oh wait, Moon, you actually redeemed Hydrate 20 minutes ago and I missed it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, but I was like, I'll just let him.
I gotta drink. I gotta drink. I gotta stay hydrated. If you don't hydrate, you die. So I don't want to die.
Talking a lot, so
I really am. Like, I got so many things I want to show because I'm just like I had a lot of time. Keyword: I had a lot of time. I actually just started a new job recently, so I don't have a lot of time anymore. If I do have time, it will be used to stream like I have been, and also, you know, do little builds here and there on stream probably.
Uh-oh.
But
no. I hate that bug.
oh, you've been having that bug happen still?
It's basically like when I enter a portal or leave a portal, whatever, it'll like glitch and it won't let me exit the portal or like enter it or anything. So I have to leave the world and then join back. It's really annoying. It only happens on the server.
How does that go for streaming for you? Does it suck when you're streaming too?
It sucks.
You don't have to close
I'm
the
just glad
game.
that my game's not crashing every like 30 minutes.
I was gonna say you don't have to close the game at all, do you? When you do that?
No, I mean the last time I streamed, my game crashed like 3 times.
I mean, I did watch it. Which, by the way, guys,
stream 3 times.
make sure if you guys are watching, you're not following Moon right now. Make sure and follow Moon because he streams Minecraft, some FNAF content. You know, just a lot of nice things.
Yeah, I mostly stream Minecraft, but I do dabble in other things. I play Minecraft. I haven't played Fortnite on stream in a while, but I do that. Tomb Raider. I haven't finished Tomb Raider though.
Make sure and watch for it because eventually Moon will get to Ultimate Custom Night when he plays through his FNAF games, and he will rage quit that probably.
Let's just focus on beating FNAF to Night 6. That's my focus right now.
I can't believe you're still stuck on Night 6, but FNAF 2, it's one of my favorite ones, but I will admit it is a little bit hard.
I'm sorry.
There's just a lot going on in FNAF 2 when it comes to so many nights.
I have it down. It's usually just like I have to flash Foxy, right, to get him out of the hallway.
Yeah.
And then like it's usually like I'll flash him and then the game won't like register that I flashed him, or like I'll wait too long to flash him. It's usually just Foxy that gets me, honestly.
Yeah,
Or
Fox.
Toy Chica, because Toy Chica is a little weird with the vent.
Ow, ow. Anyway, back at the spawn area, back in the post office. I really showed off everything I have that happened in spawn. I mean, oh wait, I didn't show off the one side of it that I really did do a lot of building on. Well, let me drop this off first. By the way, who made the hearts on the signs? Because that's freaking awesome. There's just hearts. Like, is there like a emoji? That's a heart? Can you do emoticons?
Yeah, I was already in that too. It's cool.
Can you
I
do
just put a bunch of Blackstone or Deep Slate on in KOTA's mailbox.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Oh, that was Berserk. Oh, well, it's very nice. I didn't know you could do emojis in Minecraft, so I might have to check that out.
It's cool. Alright,
Yep.
I'm back finally.
Pretty sure Berserk is watching from her job right now too. I think that's why she's not here. She works on Fridays.
I break my keyboard.
I break. Speaking of breaking, I just lost my rocket, so I can't fly anymore. But
what was I trying to do?
Oh, but
Oh,
let me
right.
go. I gotta go upstairs and show off. So, like I said earlier, just one slime ball and an item, and then boom, it's stuck on the wall. Yeah, this is what Wedge did with gold. I'm guessing, does Wedge have a gold farm somewhere? Because this is a lot of gold to just mine yourself.
Yeah, he has a piglin farm.
Mmm.
Uh, and yeah, it generates a lot of gold.
Wow. Fox Clan is rich.
Was that a sneeze?
That was a cough. I took a
Oh,
I took a drink and it went down the wrong stream.
I hate that. The amount of times that's happened to me is just embarrassing.
It happens when I drink too quick while I'm talking. Oh my gosh, all these shulk that goes everywhere. I made a YouTube short of me complaining about littering in Minecraft because shulk is everywhere, but I feel like every time I'm at this frickin' entrance, there's just shulk that's just here. I don't even know why. I don't even hear them anymore. They just appear around this area, on the wall in here. Like, sheesh.
At some point, we just gotta dig down there and see what's up, because...
Yeah, I think so too. There must be something down there. I don't know what exactly spawns them, but... So, you'll see here, we have a second entrance to the outside. So, a while back, I put a sign up for Moon asking if it was a good idea. And we...
Moon approved.
Yes, Moon approved. It's been Moon approved. And then we had like a sign conversation back and forth. But yeah. So I added
Did you
Windows.
write a reply and I haven't responded to it?
Yes, I did. I've been waiting patiently. I've been left on red, I feel like.
I haven't been on at spawn or on that much, so...
So I built windows to complement the other entrance to make it look similar to it. I also built like the doorway dimensions is the exact same. The only difference is like there's trees on either side of it. I didn't put like a main walkway foyer because I thought like not every mall entrance is like the grand entrance. This is just the humble side entrance that if you might miss it walking by, who knows? It's just a little less grandiose. When you walk into the stairs over there, it's obviously like the main entrance. So over here is just...
I'm waiting for KOTA to cook up the exterior.
Yeah, I know she's got something cooking on her creative world. I actually have been meaning to ask her what it was. I mean, obviously it's mall like. I just jumped to the planter. So out here's the outside. I put some lanterns up here. The window exterior is still the exact same. I just copy pasted again. But I got a deck out here, a little bit of a walkway, pathway. I still gotta make one that goes all the way around to connect it to the front end. Those are just cows. There's just cows over there near the beach, underneath the mushroom, just another Minecraft day. Just wild cows everywhere, But looking this way, I actually added some more additions to the beach. So here I thought, my last time I worked on the beach on stream, I was done with the beach, but no. As I said, I was going to make a pathway, and then I just kind of got inspired and made more stuff. So I always had this volleyball net here I made with spider webs, but I decided I should put like a bleacher here for people to sit and watch while people are playing the game here. So I made like a little bleacher, just kind of sitting here by itself, chilling. If someone wants to watch something, they could watch something. If they don't want to, they don't want to. It's just kind of, just more decoration. Oh my gosh, please. No. I bet you I could have one-shot it with my scythe, but whatever. Got hit by a phantom. But I put some more posts out here. Yeah, with the one person asleep. Anytime it gets dark and I haven't been the one sleeping, they just attack me. So I put some more light up here. I put more posts with like with lanterns here. I thought it looked really nice. Very city-like for the mall. I thought it'd be really good for the exterior, especially. It just has a great view to it. Moon gave me some notes to build. Basically just copy and paste his planter. So I kind of did. I gave it tiers. So there's one side that's like a higher hill to kind of complement the hill on this side. And then there's kind of two lower planters that just has plants on it all the way around, some leaves coming out. This is what it looks like from the side. Got some leaves, some leafage coming out to the side. It's got flower. It's got flowers just overrunning it. I want to make sure to have it just stuffed with flowers. I like the greenage. I like the color on it. I didn't want it to just look too green and gray, so there's more color in here on this one. And then here's my pathway. So I texture the pathway, so you'll see over here I actually went and did some texture models. I usually don't do this too much. This is usually something I do on my creative world where I'm just like, I want to make a road. And instead of just freehanding it, I'll just go on my creative world and just play with some patterns, and this is what I came up with. And then I just kind of made this pattern again here on the server to show off what I was going to do over there. So I took that pattern and just kind of like played with it going around. I wanted to make sure it looks like it looks like this because it's been walked on, and also it tells a story. So it's got path blocks in there to kind of tell a story of like, oh, you know, this sand has been walked on so much, it's just become, it went from compacted like the sandstone to where it's like, it's crumbling, it's old, it's like kind of turned like a darker brown color. So that's that, and then I got the wood blocks in here to make it look like it's patched, like there's just been a lot of cracks and wood, and just they're covering it up to make it look like it's still usable, you know? So this goes all the way around, and then I put like a bench here. I thought it'd been really funny to put like a bus stop bench here, so that's my little bus stop bench I made. And then here's a little planter light here. So that's my bus stop bench. Going up the stairs. So this basically, this is going to go all the way up to, oh my gosh, don't, oh wow, it just barely missed me. I sidestepped it. So I put some arches here to give it some more character. That's my beachside bar here. That's my bed I've been sleeping in. I forgot it was there, else I would have probably slept. So I got these arches here to just kind of give it some more character, so it's not just an elevated floor, and gave it like a little pattern inside the arches. But dark oak to kind of make it stand out some more, so it's not just everything is the same color. Going up here, I made another little park bench here, just here at like a bus stop next to the pathway by the beach. And then it goes all the way up here to where the bathrooms was. So bathrooms is still here chilling. I put a little hanging sign for men and women. So
hey, you added a bunch more. I didn't even realize.
yeah, I kind of just got really inspired one night. I probably should have done this on stream, but I just kind of, it just kind of hit me like some more ideas, and I just kind of let it flow. But this is the beach. I kind of.
That never hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Letting it flow.
So this here, over here, I have like a stone pathway. This is gonna be the one that's gonna go actually around and meet the stairs on the other side. So there's like a way to walk around the exterior to get to the beach without walking into the mall. So I've got this one here ready for me to do that. I need to collect some more deep slate though before I can actually start that project, because I'm kind of out of deep slate, because right now KOTA's using a lot of stone and deep slate for her project she's working on.
I just gave her like a barrel full of it in her mailbox.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, she's using a lot of deep slate for her project she's working on right now though, so that'll probably be something I show off later once she's further along in it, but it's a little farther away from here though. It's not spawn. So I got that. That's basically everything I've been up to, stuff I've been working on, future projects for like doing this. But now it's time to actually go do some building. So first I gotta go and make sure I got my axe on me. Yep. And then I'm gonna go over to my big office, my big white office building of doom. Which, by the way, guys, just so you guys know, like, this is white concrete. I kind of used all of my bone meal to dye this when I made it. This kind of the results of every skeleton I killed from day one.
You could have just, like, well, never mind. I'm dumb. I was gonna say you could have just, like, farmed lilies of the valleys, but you still have to use bone meal for that.
You do. That is right. I actually didn't think about just harvesting it with using bone meal to harvest bone meal. Sounds kind of meta, actually.
Right.
But yeah, so this is something that I actually haven't talked about at all, because at the time I built it, I was like, look, I built this. It's amazing. I love it. But yeah, this was like all my bone meal. I need to make a skeleton. I need to find a skeleton spawner to just have endless bones. This is kind of a result of every skeleton I killed since day one, which is kind of really insane. But it is from 2 people, because it's KOTA's skeletons she killed too, so it wasn't all me. It just was solid.
So this was you that built it, right?
Yeah, the white building. Yeah, it was all me one day.
Yeah, I was so confused who built it. I was like, this is cool, but who built it?
Yeah, it's cool. It is a little, I will admit, a little out of place, because the theme we're doing for Spawn is a little differently from what this actually is doing.
No, I think we gave up on cohesiveness a long time ago.
I think
Pretty
about
much when I
think about
built the giant courthouse.
When the courthouse was built, it lost cohesiveness, but it's fine. You know, we got the ice. I feel like it's gone further south once I made the ice cream shop next to the courthouse, and then of course this. So you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's all coming together fine. It's all fine. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some building done. So I need. Let's make some more planks. Oh, is this shop you're working on, Moon, the one that you have planned for the back part of the mall?
Yeah, the one that was the Skull Clan, or whatever it's called.
Shulk thing, the Skull Clan. It sounds sick. They're the Skull.
The Warden Clan, that one.
Yeah,
where that used to be.
The Forgotten Clan, we call them too. Because they are a not factor anymore, basically.
Yeah. I just was like, you know what? I'm taking this. It's a nice size. It's gonna fit my design. It's perfect.
Yep. That's what you... If you got an idea for it, do it, you know? It was kind of my thought. I actually had no plans for it. In my head, I thought it was gonna just stay like it was the whole season, but
I kind of have a goal of having like the most shops in the mall. That's kind of one of my goals.
That is a lot of things to take care of. I hope you know.
Yeah, it's kind of a commitment, but it's like I've told you, like, it's been my dream to be a part of an SMP, but like now that I'm a part of one, like the thing that I love the most about SMPs is like the shopping districts that all of them have. So it's just like I've always wanted to make my shop and stuff and earn diamonds that way. So
and you've got a couple. You know, is the lawyer office considered a shop?
I mean, I make money. Well, I haven't made any money from it yet, but eventually, when we start doing cases, I will make money for it. But
yeah, we elected judges and never got cases, so that'll be something
right.
We'll need to change eventually too.
And then I finally got like a opposing lawyer against me, so that was cool. But we haven't done any court sessions yet, so
yes, coming soon.
I haven't wrote a whole like step by step.
Coming soon, court near you. The first court.
Oh, the first court session was gonna be me against Rift, but that never happened because, well, reasons. But yeah, that was gonna be the first thing, but that never ended up happening.
Yeah, well, as far as I understand, there was no way you were gonna lose. So.
No, even though I was representing myself, like I was gonna represent myself.
Yeah, usually
and
in the
usually
court.
That's not a good idea, but
usually in the court of law, they recommend not doing that, but
yeah,
it will have ended up working out probably for you if I had to guess.
I built up quite the case file too. I won't lie. You know me with the storytelling.
Yeah, that would have been really interesting to see what you had, but
I had screenshots, I had video proof, I had everything.
you had screenshots? That's amazing.
Yeah. I love mining terracotta. It's so fun. It's great. One of my favorite blocks. I just hate how you have to get it.
By mining? You don't like that you have to mine to get terracotta?
I don't know. It's definitely better with someone to talk to, like you. Like I'm talking to you, and I'm not just sitting here bored doing one thing.
Mindlessly staring at terracotta sounds insane.
Yeah, like if I'm just mining, I mean, or I'll listen to music probably if I was by myself. But I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just I don't like just sitting here mining.
It's a different kind of feeling to have like someone to talk to for it. Definitely. I've never sat.
I played this game to build, and now I'm just sitting here mining.
Isn't that just life, though? Life is a party till you have to have a job.
Similar situation. I have almost enough money to buy a pretty decent a PlayStation PC.
Yeah.
But I'm like a couple hundred short, and so now I'm sitting here with my almost enough money, and I could be playing on a computer right now and not having issues, and streaming and editing videos and stuff, but no, I have to wait. And of course, work's not giving me shifts, so I can't make money right now.
Yeah, what they are they just being stingy with hours? That's what's happening?
Yeah, pretty much. So I kind of have a theory. I mean, this is probably just negative self-talk, but a theory is, because generally the managers and I get along pretty well. Like, I won't name names, but there's like, there's managers, right? And the managers and I get along pretty well. But there's like one manager who is also just so happens to be in charge of shifts and scheduling. That I don't think we get along as well, and also like it's not that we don't get along at all. It's just like I don't know. I'm not as close with her as I am with the other managers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like I mess up a lot around her. Like, I don't do things correctly around her, compared to, like, everyone else. I feel like all the other managers have a pretty good, like, perception of me, but then I feel like this specific manager doesn't. And so I feel like they are not giving me hours because of that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because whenever I go in, you know, the other managers, you know, we're like pals, and I remember one instance where my shifts were starting to go down a bit, and one of the other managers was there, and I'm like, am I seeing this right? Am I only working, you know, this many shifts? And she's like, oh, you should be working a lot more than that. I didn't make the schedules, so, but I'll talk to who did, and we'll have that changed. So I know it's not the other managers who are not giving me hours. So yeah. And then like a couple days ago, I just got my last check from the last time I worked, which was, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
And I checked the schedule then, and I have no shifts. So yeah, it's not great right now.
Man, that's rough. They really are doing it dirty, it sounds like.
Yeah, and I love the job. Like I was saying last night, I love the job. Like I've very verbally said aloud, like, man, I love this job. But not giving me hours, and it's kind of the same thing that was happening at Zoomies. Like, after a while, like, they stopped giving me hours and they just stopped scheduling me, and then eventually it was like months since I've been scheduled, and it hasn't gotten that far yet with Chipotle, but yeah, but it's kind of a similar thing that's happening. Is I'm getting less and less hours, and then now I'm getting none, and it's almost, well, it is to the point where I'm starting to look for a new job, because I can't be doing no shifts, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta keep the income rolling. Otherwise, how are you gonna get anything that you want?
Exactly, and I'm trying to help out my mom and stuff, and
yeah, that too.
I pay a phone bill now, because that's part of me helping my mom out. But yeah, I pay for my own phone right now.
Oh, I guess you got off her plan.
Kind of less of a necessity, but I'm also paying for Netflix for all of us. Not really a necessity, but it's still, you know, something I'm paying for.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I got somewhat bills, you know. Plus,
yeah.
I'm trying to stream more and, you know, start that. And as I'm able to do it with my PlayStation, I can't really edit videos on my PlayStation. I can't really, you know, do stuff like that. If I really want to make it big, I need, you know, actual equipment. So
yeah, you
stuff
need
like
to.
that. And, you know, eventually, you know, I don't want to live with my mom forever.
Mm-hmm.
So
that on top,
I gotta get money for a house.
Yep, that on top too. So that'll be a defining factor too, probably.
And I'm not driving it, but I'm working on that soon. But I'm gonna need a car. Because I mean, I'm sure my mom will let me use her car, but I'd rather have my own.
Yeah, so you could just reliably just get yourself around and stuff, so you don't have to like ask for permission to do anything.
Yeah, it's like, hey, can I borrow the car to do this? I mean, not that I go out too much anyway, but
man,
well, honestly, if I had my own car, I probably would be out driving.
Say, geez, man, that just got sad.
Just out chilling.
No, I don't mean
that like. I don't mean that in a sad way.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I just mean, like, I don't really have reasons to leave the house except for work, and I'm not working right now. So, and then funny thing, on Monday was the start of the spring term for college, and I went that day. Monday was a horrible day for me. Like, it just sucked for many reasons. I'm not gonna go into extreme detail, but like, it sucked. Like, I went to school, which is a 3 bus ride thing. It was an hour and 40-minute trip.
Wow.
The 2 classes I was registered for was an acting technique class and a writing class. I went to the acting technique class. It's gonna suck, and it was not at all what I was expecting it to be. And the workload, oh my god.
Yeah, what are you looking at for that?
So the workload. Something new is due every class, and we do class Mondays and Wednesdays, and there's 3 assignments due every class.
Oh, wow.
There is a reading piece from a textbook. There is a memorizing lines piece, which it's acting. You're gonna have to do that. And then there's a text analysis where you have to like write stuff about like the stuff you read and whatnot. Plus, I was gonna be taking writing on top of that, which writing in its own, you know, I'm sure they're gonna make me write stories, make me, you know,
Yeah,
or at least that's what I would do, because I'm currently working on a story right now. I started working on it in high school, like, I think it was junior year I started working on it, and then I worked on it senior year. I haven't touched it since senior year, but, yeah.
I'll never give up on it. You should definitely finish. Definitely finish it then if it's got that much work into it. That's amazing.
I don't know, like, I'm still towards the beginning, like, it's, I'll talk about it in a second. I want to finish my bad day story. So yeah, I did the class, I did the acting class. We played like it was like a fun kind of like get to know each other game, but it was also related to acting and memorizing stuff, whatever. And then I was gonna do the second class, right? And it was the writing class.
Yeah.
And I got to the room, and I waited there for a half an hour. Teacher did not show.
Oh my gosh.
No email. No communication whatsoever. And there was other people there waiting. It was the right class. I triple checked. No one showed. Nothing. So I ended up getting on the bus early and just leaving, and so did everyone else. And then I had to go all the way. You don't really know the locations in Oregon, but basically I'm in Portland, and there's different areas in Portland, and there's like a downtown Portland, and that's like really deep into like my area, and then clear all the way to where kind of around where I live, but also further is like Clackamas area, and that's where I work at Chipotle.
Yeah.
So I had to go all the way from there all the way to Chipotle, and you can't really tell because you're not in my area how far it is, but it's pretty far from both.
Oh, I imagine so. Yeah. If it's that long of a
it's
bus
like
ride.
It's 4 bus rides to get all the way from my school to...
Yeah, if it's that much of a bus ride, that's insane, yeah.
Yeah. So... And then I went there to go get my check. And... I got the check. It was kind of low, but it was also a lot higher than I was expecting it to be, so... I guess that's good. But... And then I look back there, I look at the schedule, I'm not on it. At all. And again, the last time I checked was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then I just checked Monday, still not on it. So I was really disappointed. I was pissed, honestly. Like, that entire day was such a disappointment. And a bunch of other stuff happened too that I'm not even gonna get into. But God,
No, I just died.
it was such a bad day. And oh, Jimmy, you just died.
Yeah, I died to kinetic energy. Just flying through a tunnel.
Your mic's glitching out.
Oh, it is? Hold on. Hey, Moon. I'm back.
What was that?
I'm back. I died to... I was flying through a tunnel and died to kinetic energy.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny. Just kind of face planted.
Yeah, I flew a little too high. A little too close to the sun.
But yeah, Monday was not a good day. And then I ended up also... The reason I brought this up is because I ended up dropping out of the classes.
Wow, really? All of them?
Just two of them. It was just two of them.
But you dropped out of both?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not... I kind of just... I felt miserable. Like... And it wasn't just because it was like a bad day. Like, I just did not feel... I don't know, I just didn't feel ready to be going to school again. Like, I don't know. Like, I was kind of struggling in high school a lot, like, with going to classes. Like, I just wasn't attending school at all. Like, I was only attending school, like, about half the time. Like, I would go to school every other day. And I didn't want... And I was kind of starting to do that in college in the fall semester. I stopped going after the fall semester because I was noticing, like, the pattern was starting again. So I'm like, okay, I need to like assess myself. And then I was also still trying to find a job, and I was trying to do all that stuff.
So what was the classes that you did actually take this time? Is that disappointing? You just dropped out both?
Pretty much, yeah. And like I said, the journey to go to class is like awful. It's like it's through bus rides. It's through kind of like a risky place. Like there's like a lot of homeless people around, a lot of weirdos on the bus, like, you know, stuff like that, and it just doesn't feel safe.
Yeah. Wow. Well.
And I kind of have a lot of things that I need to work on other than school. And those two classes were going to be something that was going to make it really hard for me to accomplish things. Like I said, I need to now find a new job because the one I'm on now is screwing me over. I need to start driving, getting that stuff done. I have really no idea how to do that stuff. It's different in every state, and it's really annoying where I'm at. And I can't get a bank account until I have a ID, because I don't know if it's the same thing over there where you're at, but when you're 18, you have to have like a photo ID, state ID, and you don't have that, you can't start a bank account. And my sister had a bank account. She's still in high school, and she's younger than 18, so she could just start one up and not have to worry about it ever. But me, since I'm 18, or I'm 19 now, but I'm over 18, so I have to have an ID in order to start a bank account.
That's something that happens here. Actually, I had a bank account at like 16 or whatever because I was not 18 yet. So I just already had it. So
literally, like, every time I get a check, I have to use my mom. I have to go with my mom, and then I have to use her bank account to cash out my check. And now I just sit in my room with like an envelope of money, It's just chilling there.
Oh my gosh, just an envelope of money.
It's an envelope full of money, yeah.
My God. Well, I mean,
No, I'm not gonna say how much it is, but I will say it's almost enough to buy the PC that I really want. So that Wedge is helping me build. Um, so yeah,
oh, Wedge is helping you build the PC.
yeah. I don't know jack about PCs, so I was like, "Yo, Wedge, I need help, buddy."
That's a great idea.
And,
I should hit him up for that. That's a great idea.
yeah, I'm really close to getting a pretty decent one. He showed me one that like during Easter there was like a 1 day sale at a online store, and he showed me a pretty decent build for a PC, and then he also recommended like customizing that builds and like adding other stuff to it and better things. But I couldn't get it because I don't have a card right now because again, no bank account. So I couldn't really get it. But I would have been able to afford it had the sale lasted longer and I had a card.
Well, there's always next time. Sales come and go all the time.
True. So then I looked on a different website and I basically remade the builds but on the website, and it's a little bit more expensive because it didn't have the same sale, but it's the same build pretty much. And then I showed it to Wedge and I was like, did I do this right, or should I change anything, or is there any better option? And yeah, so we've been kind of like behind the shadows building me a PC.
That's amazing. I'll have to hit him up for the same thing because at some point I need to upgrade my setup because currently to get a video done that's 20 minutes, it takes freaking 6 hours to export on my old ass laptop.
Yeah, we had a pretty similar setup a while back before my laptop broke.
So I am in the market at some point. But right now, guys, that's it for the stream. That was Friendcraft Friday. This is why I got set up for a podcast studio. So I got some more things I need to actually go gather material for. The next time I stream Minecraft, I will probably end up finishing up. But that'll be all for this time, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a good rest of your Friday, wherever you are. If it's still Friday, it might be Saturday at this point for you guys if you're in the right time zone. And I will catch you next time. Okay.